Hey, what's good? I'm Coach Colin Castello with Shop Mechanics Basketball, and today I'm going to teach you how to do James Harden's illegal step-back move.
By New Orleans down the stretch.
Yes.
Wiggins defending on Harden. All one-on-one here. Harden steps back and fires. He has been unstoppable.
All right, so James Harden has absolutely mastered the step-back move, and he started to kind of blur the lines of what's legal and what's not. So depending on what league you're in, sometimes his moves will be illegal, sometimes they won't be. So today what I wanted to do is I wanted to break down his signature sidestep pullback, but I wanted to make sure that it would be legal in pretty much every single league. That way you can get the effectiveness, but you can make sure that you're not getting called for violations. Now, stay tuned to the end of the video because I have something special for free that you're not going to want to miss. All right, so when it comes to kind of shooting this sidestep, step back, it all kind of starts out on the perimeter, right? So most of the time, James Harden sets it up with either between the legs crossover or a crossover directly in front. And most of the time, he's going to step away from his dominant hand. So since he's lefty, he's going to step back right. Since I'm righty, I'm going to step back left. And basically, all it does is it starts with just a little crossover here. Now, the basics of the move is he's going to crossover hang and then use a hop to get out to the outside. Now, one thing that James Harden does a lot is he comes down with 1-2 foot on his hop, right? Where he's coming here and he's going 1-2. That's going to call you for a travel in a lot of leagues. So we're going to talk about today how we can make sure that you're not being illegal. So the very first step after that crossover is you're going to hang the dribble. Meaning as I cross over, either between my legs or in front, I'm going to hang the dribble up and I'm going to keep my hand on top or on the side of the basketball. Top or the side of the basketball. If I put my hand underneath the basketball here, I'm going to get called for it every single time. So make sure that as you float this dribble up and it's coming up by your shoulder, you're keeping your hand on top or your hand on the side because that means it's a live dribble and your feet can still move without it being a travel, right? So step number one, you got to hang it. Step number two, we want to make sure that we're going to power off of our inside foot. So as I hang and the ball's up, I'm going to plant off of my inside foot and push to get my lateral separation or back separation, whichever one you want to use, as far as you possibly can, right? The key to the separation is this distance. As soon as you're separating, you're planning with that foot, you want to separate as far as you can. So make sure that you're not just giving a little push. You want to load up your glutes, get your nose over knees, and really spring out as far as you can to get that separation. That's something that James Harden is an absolute master at. All right, so now here's the real key. Here's the real key to make sure that this move is going to be legal whenever you use it in most leagues is after we're here and we're hanging and we're pushing, I want to land with both feet at the exact same time simultaneously. So as I jump, I'm going boom, 2 feet into the ground at the exact same time. Then I'm raising up, swinging to my jump shot, knocking it down. The biggest mistake a lot of players make here is they'll go 1-2 on that landing, and even if it's clean in your league, it's going to look funny, and a lot of refs will blow the whistle and call you for a travel, just because it looks funny, right? A lot of times a travel isn't about if it is or if it isn't, it's about does it look funny, right? So here what we're going to do, just make sure that once we cross over and we hang, and we're getting this ball up here kind of by our shoulder, we're going to pop that foot and then plant both feet in the ground at the same time. Now, the last key to be able to knock down this step back or this side step jump shot is you need to power quickly off the balls of your feet. As I land over on the side, I want to make sure that my heels aren't planting into the ground because that's going to steal all my momentum, right? So as I land with 2, I'm going heels up. That way I'm getting a natural springboard, nose over knees, powering into my jump shot. If I can do those keys, you're going to get great separation, not going to get called for a travel, and you're going to be pretty tough to guard. All right, if this video helped you out, hit that like button and then head to the comment section down below and let us know what sort of video you want to see next. We're always checking those comments to see what sort of content we should make. And if you're new to Shop Mechanics, hit that subscribe button because we're only going to get you better. Also, if you're new, click the top link in the description down below and join our East Bay Virtual Training Center brought to you by my guys over at East Bay, where we've got tons of free training, tons of free workouts, drills based around your favorite superstars and their signature shoes. So they sent me over this brand new pair of Hardens. I absolutely love them. So all you've got to do is click the top link in the description down below and get a ton of free training from me and our guys over at East Bay. I'll see you there. Until next time, I'm Coach Colin Castello. Splash on.